and tables that we borrow from the Arena and Agricultural Society. Ken Brenneman and Dennis Rupp, admiring Bill and Steve, busy counting out knives and forks. Ken, Dennis, and Keith Brenneman, unloading ag tables. Ken and Keith Brenneman, busy screwing the legs onto the ag tables. Dennis Rupp, Ross Shum, Ken Brenneman, and Ron Whiffen coming back to the trailer for more tables. Keith, Ross, Dennis, and Ron setting up the remaining tables that were on the trailer. Ross and Ron returning in order to set up more tables. Behind Ron, the tables are all set up and in place, ready to be covered with plastic tablecloth and then stapled securely to the surface. The tables are covered with red and white plastic, and the chairs are all arranged along the tables. And in the distance is the food tent, all ready for the fish fry. Ron and Ross putting the last of the chairs along the tables. Ken Brenneman telling Jim McGregor that the weather is affecting the grain, bean, and corn crops. Bob Lehman busy keeping track of the return tickets and the money. Ken Krupp chatting with John Service while Steve and daughter Kara set up the food line. All the tables ready for the fish fry. The food lines all set up and waiting for customers. Steve telling Brian, Boland, and Chris Whiffen how to serve the fish and the fries. Shirley Wabro, Karen McGregor, and Ed Ilowski making sure the takeout food line is stocked up and ready to go. Shirley wishes Karen to have a good day. Steve is making sure the Eat Here table is set up properly. Everything is set up to go, and all we need now is paying customers. The fish fry has been a success. After the last customer, members can enjoy a complimentary fish dinner and relax before starting to clean up the big mess. Steve busy cleaning up and gathering up all the equipment used in the food lines. Members removing the plastic table covering, stacking up the chairs, and taking the legs off the tables and stacking them back on the trailer to go back to the Agricultural Society and the Arena. Ron Brenneman going after another stack of chairs, and it doesn't take long and the whole parking lot is empty, void of chairs and tables. Martin is happy the fish fry is over for another year. Martin asking a customer if she enjoyed the fish fry. The food tables are being cleaned off and dismantled to be stored away in the building. The food tent will be dismantled next and stored away in the building until next year. Members busy cleaning up: Roger Bender, Keith Whiffen, Ken Brenneman, and Al Calder, wondering what's next on the list to clean up. The chairs and tables waiting for their ride across town to the arena and the agricultural storage shed. Greg Pye raising the deep fryers in order to lower the wheels to move them into the building for storage. Dwayne Krupp showing up when it's all over with a shirt and tie on, and Bill washing pans. This is the scene that greets you the next morning when you open the door. Ron says to himself, "Where do I start with this mess?" If all else fails, this is the last resort.